Welcome, my friends. Today, once again, I will share with you the most memorable knockouts in the history of world boxing. Take your seats in front of the screens and enjoy the spectacle. On April 12, 1997, the first match of the trilogy between Israel Vázquez and Oscar Larios took place. In the first round, Larios, after missing Vázquez's attack, found himself on the canvas. The boxer took a vertical position and, true to the Mexican warrior spirit, immediately began to counterattack. It seemed that Oscar seized the initiative. But on that evening, Lady Luck decided to smile at his compatriot. In the same first round, Israel's furious combination put a brutal end to the fight, sending Larios into a knockout.
En el mismísimo primer episodio, los mejores golpes que mete Israel Vázquez y cae tendido dramáticamente el Chololo Larios, el de Jalisco. Las asistencias médicas inmediatamente están subiendo para determinar qué es lo que sucede en una forma instantánea como se acostumbra en el Coliseo Capitalino.
Vaya forma de terminar esta pelea. La verdad es que, como lo comentas, Mario, no se esperaba que desde el mismísimo primer episodio salieran a la refriega de tal manera. Israel Vázquez fue el primero que conectó, sin embargo, Oscar Larios se levantó de la lona para contestar, para dar pelea. Sin embargo, alcanzó a conectar en un par de ocasiones Israel Vázquez. ¿Por qué no intervino antes el referee? Bueno, simplemente porque Oscar Larios estaba soltando golpes, es decir, los dos estaban...
About the terrifying power hidden in Gennady Golovkin's fists, even the laziest boxing fans never spoke. On March 30th, 2013, the Kazakh puncher, defending his WBA middleweight title, authored one of the most brutal knockouts of the year. The resilient and unyielding Japanese contender Nobuhiro Ishida managed to last only until the third round in the ring with Golovkin. Gennady's powerful right punch nearly knocked the proud samurai out of the ring. And there was no point in counting.
Guy over there. But he's got his hands fully against the WBA and the IBO middleweight champion. Oh, big right hand. And Ishida's down and he's out. It's all over. Stan Christodoulou's called it over. He's badly hurt. He caught the end. Oh. There's that right hand over the top. Wait for it. Boom! On the side of the... Boom, there it comes. Down and over. Out. And never even made the count. Stan Christodoulou just said it's...
And still, the WBA IBO middleweight champion of the world, Gennady Triple G Golovkin.
On March 26, 2011, former world title contender and former European champion Albert Sosnowski made another attempt to snatch the title of the strongest boxer in the old world from Alexander Dmytrenko. The competitive bout was slightly in the favor of the Polish boxer, but in the 12th round, Dmytrenko confirmed the saying that in the heavyweight division, the outcome of the fight is often decided by just one punch. The powerful right uppercut from the Ukrainian with a German passport sent the brave Pole into a deep knockout.
Sich Sosnowski vom Leib zu halten. Aber schlägt weiter und macht weiter mit. Und geht Risiko und schlägt Sosnowski K.O. Der Kampf ist aus. Alexander Dmytrenko ist alter und neuer Europameister. Und Sosnowski hat das Bewusstsein verloren. Und hat die Zunge verschluckt.
The matchup between Gervonta Davis and Leo Santo Cruz on October 31st, 2020 was a true gift for boxing enthusiasts. The Mexican underdog was determined to hold on to his WBA title in the lightweight division, making the American puncher work hard for victory. The price for Santa Cruz's brave resistance was harsh in the 6th round, as Davis's powerful left uppercut nearly knocked the spirit out of the courageous Mexican guy.
And coming forward with punches up.
Because as the game plan that he mentioned is to...
Jay Davis, Leo Santa Cruz, two champions with the hearts of champions.
If Davis thought Santa Cruz was going to fold from his power, oh my!
There is a lethal left uppercut.
When two Latin American boxers meet in the ring, expect a spectacle. The clash between Colombian Antonio Pitalua and Puerto Rican Jose Reyes on August 14, 2009 was no exception. The Montreal puncher proved more successful that evening. In the 6th round, a powerful right punch from Antonio resulted in a heavy knockout for Reyes.
Ahí donde Pitalúa lo quiere y sin embargo inteligentemente amarra el Gallo Reyes.
¡Oh!
¡Qué derechazo de Pitalúa! Cayó de espaldas y están deteniendo el combate.
Increíble, increíble.
Knocao fulminante del Colombo mexicano.
Impresionante ese knockout. Creo que es el knockout más impresionante que hemos visto en esta serie. Increíble.
If Daniel Santos thought that defending the WBO welterweight title on December 16, 2000 would be an easy stroll, those thoughts quickly vanished during the fight. In the first round against Englishman Neil Sinclair, the fighters exchanged knockdowns.
Yes, that's just showing that he is losing his confidence. He's not committing himself with his right hand or his
Oh, there's a right hand, though! Look at that from Sinclair! Oh, boy! He's got Santos down. First time he connected with it.
In the second round, a lethal left cross from the Puerto Rican forced Sinclair to a bid farewell to his championship ambitions.
And that's more dangerous. I'm not sure Sinclair's going to get up from this. He won't. It's over for him. Left cross, close in, counted out, over in round 2. Well, he found the answer, Daniel Santos. He'd been tagged a bit with that right hand in the round, but there was the championship quality. And Sinclair really was out of it from the moment the punch landed. The referee...
When former world champion in heavyweight Deontay Wilder enters the ring, expect a spectacle. On October 15, 2022, the American knockout artist achieved one of the most impressive victories in his career. The power of the Bronze Bomber's fists was fully experienced by Finn Robert Helenius. Wilder's short right-hand punch sent the European into a lights-out knockout in the first round.
Right hand and down he goes.
There it is. Good
Deontay Wilder.
That's what I said. Don't get it.
Wow. It's over. Rushing into the ring.
Yo!
Deontay Wilder is back with force.
Yeah. Nice. Right hand. And see, 2-4.
Helenius.
No, didn't hurt Wilder at all. I know. I close to it. Deontay Wilder hits you with the right hand. That's all there is to it. I mean, 99% of the time.
Joe, this is why you don't follow a puncher around.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
His first knockout since Luis Ortiz, which was also a one-shot knockout with the right hand.
Boom.
On September 23, 1952, the legendary Rocky Marciano became the world heavyweight champion, taking this honorary title from no less legendary Jersey Joe Walcott. The champion confidently started the fight, sending Rocky into a knockdown already in the first round, and looking better throughout the match, leveraging the advantage in speed and technique. After 12 rounds, Walcott was confidently winning on points from all 3 judges. But the relentless pressure from Marciano led to the fact that by the 13th round, the champion simply had no strength left. Rocky's strongest punch in the 13th round sent Walcott to the canvas. And just by watching how the former champion fell, it became clear that the referee's count was unnecessary.
Well, it plainly is intent on staying away now. Be careful. That's the right hand, Walcott.
Former two-time world champion from hot Mexico, Jose Luis Castillo, is rightfully considered one of the most dangerous punchers in boxing history. On June 14, 2003, his compatriot Gustavo Correll experienced the full force of Castillo's fists. The durability of the journeyman lasted until the 5th round, where Castillo's signature left swing put a bright end to the uneven contest.
Training just to sit around. Fernando, down goes Corral again. Got nailed again, and he's down, and he may not be getting up. Count is at 6, 7, 8, 9. We can forget about the scorecards in round 5. Down and out. Game, but certainly overmatched, overpowered. And Jose Luis Castillo now going over to see about
Former world title contender Darnell Wilson could never boast of finesse and technique, but he had an excellent punch. On June 29, 2007, the power of the American knockout artist was experienced by his compatriot Emmanuel Nuoto. In the 11th round, Wilson's powerful left hook resolved all questions regarding the winner.
Almost down on his feet. How is he standing up? Look at this. A right hand from Wilson. David Fields giving a look. His balance is horrible.
This is where Fields must look in the corner. Wodo must be looking. That is part of their job.
Wodo, feet crossed. Oh, a left hook like you cannot believe. Oh my, this fight is over.
No need for words.
Rolling to his feet.
Patience and hard work will crush everything. This proverb was once again confirmed by the legendary Jersey Joe Walcott on July 18, 1951, during his 3rd bout with the equally legendary Ezzard Charles, who held the heavyweight championship belt. For the 37-year-old Jersey Joe, this was already his 5th attempt to capture the championship title. In 2 of his previous attempts, Charles emerged as the victor, defeating Walcott on points. However, in the 7th round of their decisive match, the indomitable veteran left no chances not only for his opponent but also for the judges, knocking him out with a powerful left hook.
He's about to fire a left hook to the jaw. With every ounce of remaining energy, Charles attempts to beat the 10 count. And it's all over. At 55 seconds of the 7th round, Ezzard Charles sheds his crown.
On November 15, 2014, Argentine Jorge Sebastian Hyland deeply disappointed the Irish fans, securing an unexpected victory over the local favorite and former title contender Matthew Macklin. A powerful right-hand strike from the Latin American in the 10th round marked the end of an exciting showdown.
Marked up around the eyes, reddening on the bridge of the nose. Jamie Moore suffering along with every Matthew Macklin fan in this arena. And Hyland at the end continuing to stalk him.
Title fight with it.
He needs a knockdown. But first he's got to start winning a couple of rounds. It's been a while since that happened. And straight on him again.
You know, I said in the early stages that
got him. And he's been wiped out. Single punch, no count. Disaster for Matthew Macklin. Delight for Jorge Sebastian Hyland, who celebrates but all the air just got sucked out of this arena, and that was a shattering finish for Matthew Macklin. And is that the end of what's been a terrific career? That was a
On July 18, 1987, the great Mike McCallum brightly defended his WBA title in the first middleweight against the claims of former world champion Donald Curry. The match was by no means easy for the champion, and after 4 rounds, Curry confidently led on the scorecards of all 3 judges. The magnificent left hook from Mike settled all doubts about the winner in the 5th round.
Round off very well, Tim. Good right hand to the body. There's a good combination. Left hook under, right hand on the chin. Classic combination from Donald Curry. But that left...
Michael McCallum, that perfect punch is certainly euphoria for him and euphoria for Lou Duva, because for McCallum, as we said, there was a...
On November 13, 2021, British boxer Kid Galahad defended his IBF title in the super bantamweight against former world champion Kiko Martinez from Spain. The reigning champion was considered the clear favorite and effortlessly dominated the first 4 rounds. However, in the 5th round, the Spanish veteran once again reminded everyone that a puncher always has a chance, sending his opponent into a heavy knockdown just before the bell. Galahad couldn't recover during the break, and at the beginning of the 6th round, Martinez brutally knocked him out with a perfect right punch.
Oh, and a big overhand right from Kiko Martinez. And suddenly the man who said at 35 he was still capable of winning a world title has produced a dramatic comeback here. 4 rounds until a highlight reel right hand and another one. And this time it is all over. 2 pinpoint right hands, one at the end of a round, one at the beginning of a round, and the reign, the short reign of Kid Galahad as the world featherweight champion is over. And all of those critics who said this man wasn't worthy of a title shot will now have...
Adonis Stevenson's championship reign, holding the WBC title in the light heavyweight division for over 5 years, ended on December 1st, 2018. Defending his precious title against the Ukrainian Alexander Vostok, the Canadian veteran looked no worse than his younger opponent. However, in the second half of the fight, Stevenson rapidly lost his strength. The bout concluded in the 11th round, when Vostok's prolonged assault sent the 41-year-old Adonis into a heavy knockout. This knockout has serious consequences for the veteran, who was hospitalized, and only the skill of the doctors saved his life.
Вот эти 30 секунд надо забрать, обязательно, обязательно забрать. Хорошо.
По-другому не скажешь, пригвоздил по-настоящему.
Weight classes exist for a reason. Multiple world champion Vic Darchinyan, aiming to conquer the super bantamweight category, realized this firsthand. On May 31st, 2014, Jamaican Nicholas Walters, defending his WBA title, made it clear to the aging Mad Bull that venturing into the 126-pound or 57.2-kilogram category was a dangerous adventure. The significantly larger Jamaican boxer absorbed the Armenian puncher's blows without much effort, and, in turn, thrice sent his opponent to the canvas. Just looking at the final fall of Vic in the 5th round from Walter's perfect left hook made it clear that the referee's count was unnecessary.
やっぱりね、やりにくい中でもああやってコンパクトにアッパーを当ててくるところなんかさすがですよね。
これフェザー級戦線で、
まあ今日は本当にフェザー級揃い踏みみたいな。
Former world champion Luis Collazo was never considered a knockout artist. But, like almost any high-class boxer, he could hit very hard. On February 2nd, 2017, the promising Sammy Vasquez learned this as he was labeled the undisputed favorite. The intense battle favored Vasquez until the 3rd round when Collazo sent him into a very sensitive knockdown. The decisive blow in the Jaguar Paws fight came in the 6th minute. knocking Sammy out with a short right punch. Such a tough fiasco forced Vasquez to decide to end his boxing career.
Luis Collazo.
Great shot.
Comes to Mississippi and knocks
Great shot.
out Sammy Vasquez. Luis Godway Collazo.
On March 27, 2010, former contender Chris Henry scored perhaps the most important victory in his career, brutally destroying former world champion Hugo Garay, who was considered the favorite in their matchup. The guys started fighting energetically, not wanting to postpone the action. In the first round, the American's right hook knocked out Garay decisively, marking his first career early defeat.
Slide off the right. See that right hand, sneaky right hand in there. He gets up over, then he pushes him down. I don't think he's going to score that as a knockdown. Or is he? Yeah, he must have hit him with some shot. He's not getting up. The fight's all over.
The back of his head hit the ground.
The fight's all over. He knocked him out. What a shocking finish to this!
Yeah, it was
The bout between Dillian Whyte and Lucas Browne on March 24, 2018 ended incredibly vividly. The younger and faster Briton dominated throughout the fight, easily avoiding the sluggish punches of the 39-year-old veteran of the ring. The spectacular conclusion came in the 6th round, when Whyte's crowning left hook literally chopped down Browne.
For Dillian Whyte, that's not at all surprising. He's been more accurate, he's been more active, and he is turning Lucas Browne's face into a bloody pulp. There again, another glob of Vaseline flies through the air. Browne is down and out after a left hook. Finally, Whyte goes to a neutral corner, and the referee stops the fight. Medical staff rushing into the ring. Whyte did tonight. The question is, did he beat a fighter or a heavy bag? It was simply an easy outing for Dillian Whyte. And there's that thunderous left hook that knocked Lucas Browne cold. Watch it again. Grazing right, thunderous left, and that put Lucas Browne to sleep.
The fight on July 2, 2011 ended brutally for the former European champion Terry Dunstan. The former interim world champion Ola Afolabi didn't plan to linger in the ring, delivering a perfect right-hand knockout in the first round.
Not sure if that's a little bit of damage on his left eye. Oh, what a punch that was. That's a finisher.
Great right hand, terrific right hand, and Terry Dunstan is not going to get up from that one. It's going to be all over in this opening round, and the referee has waved it over, and what a peach of a shot that was from Ola Afolabi. They say he's not a noted puncher. Well, tell Terry Dunstan, and what a terrific punch.
The bout between Colombian Prudencio Cardona and Mexican Antonio Avelar, held on March 20th, 1982, ended incredibly beautifully and brutally. In the first round, a series of punches from the Colombian boxer sent the former WBC lightest weight champion into a silent knockout.
Contra la lona y ahí se queda para la cuenta definitiva y penal. Toño Avelar que está en malas condiciones. El médico sube para atenderlo inmediatamente, lo pone en horizontal, está conmocionado Toño Avelar. Hay verdadero.
On January 16, 2016, the residents of London witnessed the return of their idol David Haye to the boxing ring, after he had not competed since July 2012. The athletic and more massive than usual Londoner did not showcase his former speed and sharpness in this fight. However, even in this version of David, far from his peak condition, could only lose to the Australian journeyman with an impressive record, Mark Damori, in an alternate reality. In the first round, Haye's powerful right punch shook his opponent, after which the Brit added several more blows. Just by watching how Damori fell heavily to the canvas, it became clear. the banquet would not continue.
Against a dynamite puncher such as David Hay, you may as well sign up to face a firing squad at dawn. There's a massive right hand, and the man's in real trouble. He's down on the canvas, his right arm is pointing straight up, and when they fall like that, they very seldom beat the count. Bob Williams has waved it off, and David Hay has made the briefest of ring returns. A first round knockout winner. He's hoisted aloft by his new trainer Shane McGuigan. And the crowd here in the O2 Arena.
On December 2nd, 2009, future world champion Danny Garcia once again delighted fans with a bright performance. Mexican Enrique Colon felt the weight of Danny's fists in the first round, finding himself on the canvas. In the second round, Garcia's precise right punch put an end to the uneven showdown.
Hit in the eye with that punch. In fact, he had his glove over his eye, so we'll have to see if there's a lingering effect or a swelling there.
He wants to finish the deal. Big right hand. Colleen is hurt. And down he goes from a left hand. Colleen, he's out. He is out.
Good shot.
Checks out Enrique Colleen. The crowd roars in approval for the hometown hero.
And
monstrous power in each hand.
Absolutely. Knocked him down with each hand. You're absolutely right. The other thing is he stayed under control after the knockdown. He did not get wild. He did not punch himself out in a frantic attempt to answer.
The defense of the WBA middleweight title, held on December 9th, 2011, didn't cause much trouble for Gennady Golovkin. Former world title contender Lajuan Simon was harshly knocked out in the first round by a powerful left.
Оба! Левый боковой. Что, все? Как? По-моему, все. Ой-ой-ой. Нет, я как-то подольше рассчитывал. Там глубокий нокаут.
When in late 2010, little-known Ukrainian Alexander Chervyk confidently outboxed the more famous compatriot Vitaly Rusuli. It was attributed to a bad evening for the favorite, scheduling an immediate rematch. On May 28, 2011, in the rematch of the Ukrainian light heavyweight, everything indeed fell into place. Chervyk's wild left swing brutally knocked out Rusuli in the first 3-minute round. On March 25, 1989, Michael Nunn made a spectacular statement, defending his IBF title in the middleweight against the assaults of the former world champion Sumbu Columbi in an incredibly brutal manner. In the first round, the champion harshly knocked down his opponent with a powerful left straight, depriving him of even the slightest chance to continue the fight. Notably, Columbi never lost prematurely before or after this fight.
So far with the early edge to Nunn. Major league left inside by Nunn. Punching foul.
On November 28, 1980, Matthew Saad Muhammad defended his WBC light heavyweight title, quelling the ambitions of the previously undefeated Lotte Moale. Muhammad's powerful left uppercut in the fourth round left the opponent with no chance to continue the fight.
Can he last the round out? 13 seconds. I doubt it.
He's pinned in his own corner. He should grab the champion and try to survive, but I don't think he's going to make it. He was going well. Tagged by the left hook. Will the bell save him? Yes, it has. Well, that left hook, he measured it in the third, and in the fourth, it's as perfect a knockout punch as you'll ever see. The man who's hardly been on the canvas his entire amateur and pro career, Lottie Mawali, who started those first two rounds in style, became overconfident. Matthew Saad Mohammed with a really champion finish there. You couldn't get it more complete than that. And in replay now, here.
On March 28, 1981, the legendary Michael Spinks, then still carving his path to championship heights, made a bold statement by stopping former world champion Marvin Johnson in the fourth round. Michael's sharp left uppercut gracefully put the seasoned opponent on the canvas, depriving him of even the slightest chance of continuing the fight.
In this fight, some blood, inner bleeding in the mouth of Michael Spinks. But Spinks, minute 10 seconds left. It came from nowhere. It was a left this time. It was not the wanted right. Johnson had left himself wide open. When you fight the way Johnson was fighting, this may be it. It is it. A tremendous left hook knockout by Michael Spinks in the fourth.
On April 21, 2018, the undefeated Jermall Charlo won the interim WBC middleweight title, confidently passing the not-so-easy test against the robust Hugo Centeno Jr. The fight ended in the second round when Charlo's rapid series sent his opponent into a heavy knockout.
And this one may be over. This one is over. Charlo is a very, very big. Here is how the fight finished. There was that big right on the chin, and here is what happened. But Charlo went back on the offensive, the left hook, and here we see a big right hand. And here's this left hook. Bang! Oh my goodness, Centeno is out on his feet, and he goes crashing to the canvas. He actually ran into the ropes, did Hugo Centeno. He's okay, but here is another look at it. Here's that big right hand. Boom! Right on the chin. Charlo, they clash heads, but look at the left hook. And then Charlo went right back to work. Two, well, right followed by a left, followed by another right. And Charlo.
On November 19, 2011, in a bout between former contenders for the heavyweight world title, Michael Grant turned out to be luckier than Francois Botha. The South African boxer looked better throughout the fight, leading confidently on all judges' scorecards after 11 rounds. But in the 12th round, the tall American, taking advantage of his opponent's fatigue, landed a precise right-hand punch, sending Botha into a knockout.
Una que otra derecha, nada más. Ahora quiere llegar y cruzarse con la derecha, lo vuelve a Botha. Dijimos, una definición por nocaut lo puede salvar de una derrota por puntos. Lo está midiendo con la izquierda. Se cruzan los dos. La derecha de Botha llegó mejor sobre la cara de Grant, que lo está midiendo con la izquierda. Falla con la derecha. Se termina la pelea. Están muy cansados los dos. Derecha tremenda de Grant, dijimos. Solamente una derecha podía definir el pleito. Si no ganaba Botha ampliamente, va a ganar por nocaut Grant. Va a ganar por nocaut Grant. 8-9. ¡Au! Ha ganado por nocaut Michael Grant. Ha ganado por nocaut en una definición que no tiene nada que ver con la...
Matches involving David Lemieux never left spectators indifferent. On October 29, 2010, the future world champion pleased Canadian fans with another bright performance. Hector Camacho Jr., the son of the great champion from Puerto Rico, was considered a good test for the prospect from Montreal. Lemieux thought differently. finishing the fight before the end of the first round, spectacularly knocking out the Puerto Rican with a powerful right punch.
Falls back.
It's over. It's over.
No need to count.
Good night.
No
this
need
kid
to
has
count.
just got too much power. My goodness.
Turn out the lights on Hector Camacho Jr. And ladies and gentlemen, you can fire up YouTube because this baby will be up there in a matter of hours. What a knockout.
Highlight reel knockout. I'm stopping all my kids from growing up until he's out of the sport. He's got too much power.
And Russ Andver said before the fight, I don't know any middleweight that can stand in front of David Lemieux and take his punching power, and that holds true here tonight. What a knockout.
The bout on June 15, 2019, in which the IBF Cruiserweight title was contested between former world champion Yuniel Dardokos and undefeated prospect Andrew Tabiti, ended colorfully. The American boxed with obvious caution, fearing to miss the punch of the Cuban puncher, who immediately took on the role of the hunter in this bout. Tabiti managed this until the 10th round, when Dardokos' counter right struck him into a deep knockout, putting a bold end to the ambitious prospect.
Exactly, he's got left go. You see there, he threw four good shots, hurt Dorticus, but then just stopped, went back on the ropes, and then Dorticus comes straight back at him. He's just got to let his hands go. Demand that respect.
He's finished him. He's finished him. He has struck again. The KO doctor has struck again. Devastating and in tears. And through he goes. And he's back in the series.
The defense of the IBF middleweight title by champion Vincent Petway against former world champion Simon Brown ended colorfully. Petway's left hook in the 6th round sent Brown into a heavy knockout.
And it's still, and then he comes in and bangs Simon Brown with a low blow. And the bell ends at round number 5. And they're still at it. Aaron Snowell, who runs the corner for being the heart of the champion that he is. And he gets clipped by the head again. And it's that type of fight. Simon get clipped. Him on the ear, and then it's the left hook. Just starched him. They've got him sitting on a stool now.
Vincent Petway.
The hopes of fans of the legendary Roy Jones that their idol would have enough to defeat the also quite weathered former world champion Enzo Maccarinelli remain just hopes. On December 12, 2015, the tall Welshman sent the American into a knockdown in the 4th round. And a few moments later, a powerful right punch brutally knocked out Jones. The championship reign of the legendary Dick Tiger, who defended the title of the absolute world champion in the light heavyweight division on May 24, 1968, against the equally legendary Bob Foster, ended brutally. The fight concluded in the 4th round when Foster sent the champion into a knockout with a powerful left hook.
Dangerous. A minute left in this round. How can you miss a punch over Foster's head? Tiger's down!
On January 13, 1954, Ezzard Charles achieved a brilliant victory over Bob Satterfield. In the second round, Charles's impressive combination sent his opponent into a heavy knockout.
Charles missed that shot by just a slight margin. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's not going to get up. 8, 9. It's all over. Ezzard Charles with one devastating left hook, knocking out Bob Satterfield after 1 minute.
Alfredo El Perro Angulo was never considered a top-tier boxer, but the matches of the Mexican slugger, as a rule, were always spectacular. On November 7, 2009, in a fight for the interim WBO title in the first middleweight, the strength of Angulo's punches was fully felt by the undefeated American Harry Joe Yorgi. In the second round, Yorgi had to listen to the referee's unpleasant count for the first time. And in the third round, there was a spectacular finale. A series of powerful punches from the Mexican turned off the lights for poor Yorgi in the most brutal way.
Down number 1.
And you see where Yorgi's too valiant for his own good. He's not tying Angulo up. He hasn't tied him up once, even though he's badly hurt.
Badly hurt, wobbling backward on his feet.
That's just a machine when he gets his guy hurt, as you can see. Precise power punches.
Well, this is Angulo's first time back on HBO since the loss to Cintron, and he has a point to make. John Callis allows Yorgi to take massive punishment down the stretch of the round.
You can see how Yorgi's going to come pull us out, but he don't have the experience.
Talk about fighting fire with fire. Yorgi just doesn't want to give in. But Angulo is a harder hitter and keeps pounding away.
And the experience.
Quit it.
Now, this is the kind of situation in which a fighter can be badly hurt. His hands are down. He is being hit by solid shots, and he is out cold now after the left and right combination. And the doctor races across the ring. And there is chaos above Harry Joe Yorgi. A sensational performance by Angulo against an outclassed opponent who showed way too much courage for his own good.
The chance for a knockout always exists. This undeniable truth was once again confirmed on November 24, 1990, by the famous Julian Jackson. In a battle for the vacant WBC middleweight title, the Hawk from the Virgin Islands was clearly losing to the technical Briton Harold Graham. After the third round, the doctor warned the battered Julian that he had one more round. Jackson heeded the doctor's advice, vividly knocking out Graham in the fourth round with a perfect right hook.
Woes started in round 2, a big right.
In front of him, trying to put a one-punch knockout and elbow on the ground. Now this man is a look that would-be pub guys try and take him out. They couldn't do it.
Another good round has so little in comparison, but falling ever further behind them. Oh no! Oh, would you believe it?
Unbelievable.
Would you? But Julian Jackson, what can you say? Here it comes. Graham on the attack. Oh, look! And he was out before he hit the floor.
WBC middleweight champion of the...
On March 31, 1980, Mike Weaver became the author of a small sensation by knocking out the undefeated favorite John Tate and claiming his championship belt in the WBA heavyweight division. The fight wasn't going well for Mike, and after 14 rounds, the reigning champion was clearly leading with a noticeable margin according to all the side judges. However, in the 15th round, summoning his willpower, Weaver managed to make a drastic turnaround in the bout, delivering. On April 4, 1990, The formidable Donovan Ruddock once again confirmed his reputation as a fearsome puncher. In the fourth round of the fight with former world champion Michael Dokes, the Canadian rocked his opponent, who only stayed on his feet because of the ropes behind him. Ruddock discharged a furious series of blows to the defenseless opponent, sending him into a deep knockout. Not for the faint-hearted.
Performance by Ray.
Julian Jackson rightfully belongs to the strongest punchers in the history of world boxing. On September 14, 1991, during a defense of the WBC middleweight title, he once again demonstrated the terrifying power hidden in his fists. Challenger Dennis Milton was by no means an easy opponent, as evidenced by his victory on points over the formidable Gerald McClellan. However, the Hawk from the Virgin Islands left Milton no chances, brutally knocking him out in the first round, seemingly with not the strongest right punch.
In the opening round. And down goes Milton.
He does not look like he is going to get up. He looks like he's part of the fixture. He's part of the canvas. The magician is down for the count.
And it is all over in round number one. Julian Jackson retains his WBC middleweight championship, knocking out Dennis Milton.
So much for the theory that you can go to the gym and work 18 months and hope to face a guy like Julian Jackson.
This is Jackson's 10th first round knockout, and he is now 42-1.